Hello everyone, Samiran here. Welcome back to a new episode of Hearts of Fire. For modern day mod, playing with the USA. I don't understand why I was losing money, because last time we were making a lot of money. I don't really understand that. This is not good. We're losing money. This is just not good. But anyway, let's go with the campaign. So last time we managed to wipe out Russia, and it seems that we will end this bloody war down here. As you can see, Tajikistan is trying to take out the Russians, the poor Afghans that are being supported by South Africa. We got the Western Outlook, Afghan independence, with Hamid Karzai in charge. We actually also existed in the real world. We're just gonna ask him for... we can offer him military base. This is not necessary. Debt consolidation. In Iran, which is free. Iraq, which is also at war with Russia. And as you can see, Russians are going to fall. We have conquered this southern area, and together with our allies from Iran, we just captured even more and more Russian territory down here. This is just great. So isn't that we've lost a division here, or it was... Actually, I think it was the Chinese that retreated. Ambusher, and yeah, Ambusher I think is good. We got very good units right here. We also asked for expeditionary forces, but it doesn't seem that this is going to happen. Oh yes, there we go. Italy could send us a few troops, but of course I don't need this right now. I could choose, yeah, because this guy had a lot of divisions, a lot of outer divisions, so to speak. But it seems that the allies will not support this army. I'm not quite sure why. It's just... it is what it is. Yeah, I cannot even increase it because... whatever, as soon as it is not gonna work. What about here? Nicaragua, Iraq... they're our puppet states, and they were supposed to support us. But no one is going to do that. Let's try here. Yeah, Iran will support. Let's see if that was Namibia, but these are our puppet states, and I don't want to take units from our puppet states. I want to take, for example, from Italy, which is not our puppet states, 2 units. Yeah, they accepted, that's good. Here 2. It's perfect. And that was it. I'm not gonna accept here, maybe here. No. They're not, they're not gonna accept anymore. Well, that's it, but this is better than nothing. Anyway, let's just go on with to the next. We're also having some pieces that I would like to send to repair. It seems that I can send them separately, and I'm just gonna do it, of course. I'm just gonna send all of them to repair, because otherwise it's just not gonna look good. I just don't want to lose all this weight here. And I was also expecting that we're gonna make some more money down here. This is Kazakhstan. They are also being attacked from here. China, I think, also declared war on the Russians, and they're moving forward. Big guns expert. Yes, safety first. Another dude. Ground pounder. Shore bombardment. This is very important. And I think that was it. Join wars from China, but they did join anyway already. So Kazakhstan is also being taken up, as you can see. Doesn't seem that they will be able to resist. And okay, let me just put up another offensive line with these dudes all the way up until China. And you can already attack, so that you should just move forward. It's called Japan also. This is bad. I think we didn't lose any unit here. We still got the Marines that are one of the best. And I think this is good. And I'm expecting to make more money because we're having 0, we're making, but I think we're taking some debt here. Active, alright, so we broke also their cipher code. Form new government. Yeah, just pay the debt. Wait a minute, no, it was the problem, I remember. Last time I just made a mistake. I annexed Hezbollah, which had an incredible debt, and now I have the problem that we still got 99,000 debt, but I just tried to erase this debt completely. See if we can do this. Here, sell government industries and scrap and pay from our treasury. Debt default. Form new government. Invite for Western autocrats, progressive Republican Party. Form new government. If I'm not gonna do this, minus 300 political power. I don't care. I'm not gonna form yet in government. Another country assume a leadership of our NATO faction. But I would say, let them do so. I don't care if this is going to happen. I just want to join. So Finland has also joined war with Russia, but it seems that they have their units far away. Alright, let's see. What about these dudes? They are moving forward, but not these guys. Because I'm just gonna have to put up like and now we're gonna see more attacks. Yes, they're moving forward, so our troops are moving forward all over Russia now. What exactly can I do? I think first of all I can print some more money. Where is our general here? We're supposed to have... Oh man, we got a lot of new generals that appear like that immediately. I don't understand how is it we got a lot of more generals all of a sudden. But there are many other generals, including some foreign generals, such as Arab generals. Now this is very strange, I don't understand what's going on, but I like it. Let's choose this Mustafa Bedreddin. He seems to be very good general. And I'm gonna also choose an admiral for our fleet, because our fleet is absolutely enormous. But unfortunately I can't. I don't have new admirals, I have only new generals. Too bad. That's too bad. So come on, let me just print those money that we're gonna need so much before I'm gonna do something else with our debt. So since we are advancing here against Russia, following NATO invasion of Russia, it would be Putin's biggest nightmare. But it happens in this game. So this, I cannot print money. Has not recently printed money. Oh, I did. Okay, I did recently. Yeah, whatever. Let me see. What can I do here? Minus 10 billion. Remove one civilian industry. Now, I'm not sure I want to do that, because we're just going to need our industry a little bit. So I'm not going to just do that. But we do have 99,000, which is absolutely catastrophic. Especially forces are being called back. Anyway, let's just first of all take Russia, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna also annex some of their territories. First of all, let's just see, because I don't want protests to grow, and it seems that it might just grow now. Now, I could increase... What? We can't increase our military spending at this point. Oh, we're gonna have to wait. Well, let's just wait then. France would also like to join. This is not going to be necessary. I could... can I build a military police station? Let's just check. I'm not sure. I think I can. No, I cannot. I can build military police station only at Black IC, but not at Modern Day Mod. Very, very unfortunately. I was expecting to also be able to build this. Anyway, Moscow is being occupied, and it seems that a lot of other NATO divisions are coming through on the far eastern battle line. As you can see, this is the new Russian capital at Khanty-Mansisk, and there are also the Chinese that are advancing at a very high speed here. the Russians are basically not able to do anything. They're gonna be encircled, especially Kazakhstan here, that is going to fall. They're just trying to defend, and they're trying to make it through here to save Afghanistan, so to speak. There are no commanders fighting. Yeah, we're still losing some money. I would like to print money again, but I'm not sure I can't do it now. No. Productivity is really good. War productivity is 1900, so our productivity is gonna go behind. Unfortunately. Yeah, so our troops will advance almost like everywhere. Russians are of course still able to defend, so these are active in progress. Okay. We would also like to join the war, but I'm not gonna accept it. Tibet also, no, I don't think so. Zambia, yeah, let's accept Zambia. Zambia can join the war. They're not gonna send anything. Perhaps they're gonna send some planes or so, but it's not gonna be any difference. Vietnam and Canton 4 and Sikkim State and the others. I think the others have just joined automatically. And also see that we got some troops there. Oh, yes. I don't know where exactly they are coming from, but it just seems that they have just appeared. Oh, we are still recruiting these Marines, and actually I can deploy them already. But oh, because we can have another 4 units. That's perfect. Now, first of all, let me just give it a refresh. Yeah, it's not gonna be a big difference. And we also have our troops down here, troops that will be taken from Hezbollah, because this is where Hezbollah has been annexed by United States, becoming a puppet of the United States, becoming a puppet to United States from Iran, of course. This just happened in this game. Increase customer confidence, and we're gonna go replace the pressure with recession. Mexico joined China. It's gonna give us a little money, but let's see what is corruption, for example. Slight corruption. We're gonna go to negligible corruption right away, and we got recession from depression. This should also increase our stability a little bit. Product strength is growing even more. India joined. I should increase military spending. Oh, we got small military spending. It's because of the debt that we have, I think. That's I think is the problem. Call to arms. Yeah, because we are already at war. I think it's just a bug. So, all in all, as you can see, Russia is just about to capitulate. It's going to happen from one moment to another. They have lost 2 million, I repeat, 2 million men, while we have lost 300,000. This is a lot of losses, but worth it. Iran also lost a lot because they supported our invasion. South Africa and New Zealand also. The New Zealand lost 30,000, and I think it's their entire manpower. And Afghanistan also lost a lot because they fought in the first place. And also the losses from Kazakhstan and Belarus, Tajikistan and Turkmenistan. Fielded manpower, we got 10 million with NATO, Russia having 1 million. That is just a mistake. And again, we got a lot of repair now, ships that I would like to repair now. Okay, this one can be upgraded, but we're just gonna have to repair, I mean, some of them now, because otherwise we're gonna lose them. They keep being bombarded by the Russians, I think, like all the time. And I just don't want to lose our fleets. I mean, our fleets are very important. I just don't want to lose them. Yeah, that's enough. The rest can just fight, and the rest will go to... yeah. Excuse me. Also, manpower is going down, which means they're gonna have to do something to increase it. And let's see, what can I do? I don't want to sell anything, honestly. 15 billion make cuts. They move one office sector. This is going to decrease money, I think. Yeah, we still have intel. Alright, let's just see here. completed the increased corruption in Russia. Unable operation because our spies have returned home. Estimatory blueprints. Let's see what the Russians are actually doing. Debt consolidation. No, they are taking even more than 18,000, but they are being paid. They are paying it back somehow. Not sure how. They got paralyzing corruption and fast growth while we're having recession but not depression. Hopefully we're gonna go to stagnation. It was the big mistake that I annexed Hezbollah. I should have never done it. But I guess now it's too late. I'll never be able to pay this back in this campaign. I can't. This debt, I'm sure about that. Anyway, it's just go on without the campaign. It seems that Kazakhstan is just about to abandon war. New Zealand join United Kingdom or allies. Southern Brazilian British War. What? There's not a bloody war here. Now this guy's declared independence, I think. This Sul declared independence somehow, so we are at war with them, which is not that bad. And our manpower is going down. I would just like to increase military spending, but as you can see, I can't. Days left 345. War on terror. This is a big problem. Lack of fuel penalties, no, and increased taxation level. The Philippines would like to join war. Is not necessary. Yeah, you know what? Hang on a second. I'm just gonna send 5 more divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lebanon, Hezbollah divisions right here to this man, just in case another war will start, of course. Army 6, 13 divisions. There they are. They keep attacking. It's good. They're also starting to make a little money. And it's over. Russia has capitulated. Now, we have the following possibilities. We can transform the other states into puppet states, so this is what I'm gonna do. No, I'm not gonna annex anything. Just want to transform them into puppet states. So I'm not gonna be able to choose all of the Kazakh stuff, but I'm just gonna choose as much as I can. I'll also try to transform Russia into puppet state, of course. Iran, of course, is also want its share of this, and I'm not gonna annex anything. I'm just gonna continue having what I have. If we're gonna have all these puppet states, then we should be alright, I guess. Moscow Oblast, everything will be annexed. Just gonna demand that. There are a lot of regions of Russia because Russia is such a huge, enormous land. And I'm just gonna try to give the Russians back everything they have. Basically, at this moment, the game should be over because there's nothing that can happen. There's no way that we're gonna have another enemies. Except Iran, which is also our puppet state. They also want to annex a big part of Russia. Which is, in my opinion, alright. The Russian territory are valuing so little. Alright, I guess we're done here. Iran is not going to see anything. But we're just gonna ask them for everything. We're gonna demand everything to Iran. Just don't want to give that away, but they actually did it. Now let's see if we're gonna have any CTD. I hope not. Italy has conquered Philippines and we are still at war? No, we are not at war. Wants to help in our war efforts, enemies allies, but we don't have any. And somehow Russia was annexed. Somehow we have some troops that are on some other territory. What? But I didn't want to annex, god damn it, I wanted to transform them into a puppet state, not to annex them. Oh, fuck. I can just release it. Yeah, I think I did a big mistake. I wanted to not to annex them. I wanted to whatever. These states are free now. Fuck. Can I just... Right, China has also annexed a little bit more territory. Oh man, I didn't really want to do that. No, we're not even gonna make more manpower anyway. I'm not gonna make any money. Doesn't matter. Look, I want to release Russia. I don't really want to annex all of Russia. I didn't want to do that. Shit. Compliance, foreign support 4.65 million. This is good. Kazakhstan, release nation. Releases a puppet players, retain states with our core. I gotta do... Yeah, I can release as a puppet, but retain states with our, as our core, so let's release nation. First of all, Kazakhstan is going to be released. Kyrgyzstan as well. This is a very nice stuff. Right, because you don't need their territory. Bloody hell. Let's release Russia as well. And it's going to be a big Russia coming up here. There you go. There they are. Turkmenistan 2. Just going to release it. Al-Nusra, Alaska, Belize. No, we're not going to release anything. It's Hawaii. We're not going to release that. Hang on a second. Let's just get back here. United Kingdom, Tajikistan. Let's release Tajikistan. And we got, however, I think some core here. No, this is Republic of Central Siberia. I just thought they would have some core on Russia. But we don't have. Who cares? Malaysia, Macau, Kuwait, Japan, Islamic State of Syria, no. India, return territory, no. Hong Kong, Cuba, this is Guantanamo Bay. 104, Belarus, yes, we will release Belarus. We don't need any territory, and Bahrain, 1 territory. Now we're talking. Let's go on then. And we got our Russian, which is a democratic state finally. They are our puppet state. We just have more support. They give us manpower, and giving manpower, they're being helped by Mexico, and they're at war with these guys. So they have a very good relationship with Russia. We generated war tension. Who cares? Let's request even more garrison support. This is Belarus, led by Anatoly Lebedko. I think this is a Democrat guy as well. Now, once the Russians are not going to have any, they're going to make a lot of money. You got some troops that are Republic of Don. It's independent. But what the Iranians, they didn't take anything. They just unbelievable. They just didn't take anything. And now we are having a lot of manpower. Yeah, here we have annexed Serbia. Maybe I should release this as well. But this is not going to decrease our debt anyway. Where are our puppet states? Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Russia, and Belarus. But what happened with the others? They break free, Iran. Yeah, they're a member of NATO, but they did break free. India too. That's very strange. Anyway, they are at least... Yeah, well... Just happened. I didn't have this... I don't know what happened, and what about Ukraine, whatever. What happened to these guys? They are also break free. What's this? Philippines have also broken free. Unbelievable. I didn't really hope that. Pay off our default debt. We could annex these nations, but ratify Ireland. Yeah, let's ratify. Promises of peace. Yes, let's do this as well. South American section. I don't think it's going to be necessary to do that. So I don't think we can recruit new agents. If this is autonomy in Afghanistan, I can do that at least. So they're not gonna break free. I don't know how did we lose our other puppet states. Very strange. Let's invite these guys. Let's negotiate with them. Alright, and since that so far our coalition consists of Democratic and Libertarian. Strength 29%, needed strength 41. Let's invite also pro-Western autocrats. 38, we're almost there. And we should invite some others, maybe. Now, I don't want to sell our industry just to pay out debt back. I'm not going to do that. It's just not worth it. Let's see if we can also take some more print again money. Yeah, I can also increase the taxes here. 900. Minus 200. Oh, shit. I thought that we were gonna increase the taxes. Yeah, I think that nothing's gonna happen. We're still gonna have a huge debt. I think we also have like a lot of divisions here, a lot of army that we're not gonna need. I guess 144. Yeah, this is really a lot. Yeah, I would also like to invite progressives somewhere else, but I can't. And we're just about to make up government. Pay 50 billion for our treasury for the concessions. Foreign influence is present. Okay. How can we make foreign influence present? Here. We do not have any foreign nations influencing us. I also don't think that this is a good thing. Combat foreign influence, propaganda campaign. Now we have huge dependence. This is not going to happen. That would have been so important to have. Political concessions to the United States. Change American influence in the United States by 2, by 1. Foreign influence is present. We should have prerequisites. That would have been so important. So that perhaps I'm gonna know for the next time, so that I shouldn't have 100% independence, but also have a little bit of foreign influence. Seems to be important. Right, so that I got nothing to do here. The Portuguese will take it. In December 2028. So of course, very far away with all this. And we're still researching some stuff down here. I couldn't choose an admiral for our fleet. That is very, very unfortunate. and we don't have foreign influence, I think that our debt is going to increase even more. But at least we got the new type of submarine tool. So what is this? To research here. Modern satellite internet access, research speed, factory output. That's good, I guess. And let's just produce 20 of these missile submarines because they are very awesome. And the question is, how can we increase foreign influence? Because this way we're gonna be able to get rid of the debt. Form new government. Failed. Yeah, too bad. I can increase, however, the threshold. Hang on a second, let me just do that. Let's increase the threshold. Increase selection threshold. 7% or something. Return expeditionaries with Vietnam. And we are already making better with money somehow. I don't know what happened. We could choose again to interest rate less than 5%, currently 15. Default debt remaining minus 50 million. So we're gonna, how is that going to help? Minus 50 billion, we're gonna pay 50 billion. There is basically no logic in this. Public readiness. Yeah, here we could decrease the government spending. We're not at war, we should actually do a lot more money. I think the stability is also looking a little bit better. When January the 1st, we losing 29, and we're still losing a bunch of money. I thought they are repairing. Okay, if they are repairing, then this is good. In fact, I'm gonna send even more. My god, they are actually destroyed. We should actually send and repair all of them. There you go, let's just go and repair all of them. And wait, there is another thing that I want to do. This guy has also remained without units, and this guy too, because they were just expeditionary forces. I'm just gonna send this Hezbollah units. We also got no manpower. I should increase. Oh shit. Now it's looking bad. But there's nothing I can do right now. So 16 days left. Negligible corruption, and we are in recession. But I think that very soon things will start looking much better. Who shall we choose now? I think this one is good. And we got 10 spies. Cybersecurity, so we're not breaking any cybersecurity. And Russia is still having these territories. That's incredible, man. While we are having only a few puppet states when we had so many others. Southern Lebanon, we're just building something where Gaza was. Juvashia, so just independent. Unemployment has also increased right now. I don't understand why. Because I think that our population has not really increased. Anti-vessel missiles. Now, researching this kind of technology is going to cost way too much. It's going to last. I don't know, cost, but last. Yeah, let's choose one of them. Battery power construction cost and fuel gain per fossil fuels. We're gonna go with this one because we're gaining anyway a lot of fuel. If you're gonna take a look here, fuel 252,000. We're also consuming a lot. Alright, so you guys can just go in 2-man. What's this? Ah, this is Kazakhstan. In fact, you can stay there as well. Doesn't really matter much. So we're gonna send them to the train, so to speak. And we can also repair some ships. That should just disappear. There you go. And it's just not going to look good. Campaign for lower government spending, at least we can do that. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do now. I could increase the Wall Street influence. I think this would help. Political Diversity Act, libertarian movements, but we don't have that right now. And we got plenty of support, I would say. It's just such a shame that we have so much debt, because I was really trying until now, like the whole game, from the beginning, to pay our 10,000 debt, and now we got 99,000 just because they annexed Hezbollah. Anti-air missile. Anyway, the die is cast. I'm just gonna move on and try to play the game as much as I can. Although indeed there is not much to do down here. No, this one continues. Ask us for investment. Our all Belarusian friends for investment. American international investments 10 billion. Belarus independence changes by 2. Domestic independence, and Maghreb at 1. Yeah, let's accept it. $500 days. 500 days. No, I think it lost too much. It is, of course, almost the last investment here. But I just don't want to start yet. I want to wait 500 days. Alright. Also 500 days. 900, 900, 900, and 800. Maybe later. 800. Can we research here? 700. Yeah. The problem is that everything is going to take too much. I can go with the missile 2030. We'll see how this will help. And we have taken even more debt now. We got 100,300 billion debt. Interest rate, I think, is going to be great, huge. We're going to get a very high interest rate here. This is going to decrease stability even more. Construction speed and some other things. It's just going to be worse and worse. And I cannot change this. It's just a fiasco. There's nothing I can do here. We got huge independence, but this is not what I wanted to. And just to sell factories in order to pay back like 15 is just a too big difference. I'm not gonna do this. In fact, I would like to increase costs even more to see what's gonna happen, just for fun. Not even sure what this is going to bring. So one is that, second will be that, third will be that, and we go to high police, and that's it. Now cost will be enormous, but I don't care, let's just do it. In fact, I can actually take even more debt. I can actually take a lot of debt. I wonder how much debt can I take. I assume that also the money that I'm gonna pay back is going to be enormous. Ah, this is okay. So I can take a lot of debt. I don't. Yeah, this is the maximum debt that I can take. That is incredible. I think that now the interest rate is going to increase at maximum, and it's not going to increase anymore. Very high interest rate, but stability has actually increased. I think it's because we are investing. We're also getting more input power. I think it's because we're investing a lot in here. We're doing just great. Right. There is nothing else however that I can change. I mean, extensive pension. Everything is extensive. I could increase here. Let's increase stability even more if you're gonna go to an even better apparatus. And because I'm just curious to see what's going to happen. So we got anyway 19 billion and we got 119,000 billion total debt. Can I get rid of this somehow? No, because you don't have any influence. And if you're not going to pay this, what's going to happen? Our international investments are set to 0. Against post-debt economic boom which grants. But if we're not going to pay our debts, then what's going to happen? Can I make political concessions? So I don't really know or understand what exactly is going to happen here. What I know is that this progress rate is going to go down because they're making enormous investments. But of course we're also losing a lot. I would also increase the tax rates a lot. Hang on a second. The tax influence, I don't care. Let's just increase the tax rate. I think what I cannot increase it anymore because you're gonna need this kind of political power. Yeah, I'm gonna increase the taxes later. See what to do. How can we go? How can we deal with this bloody political mess, bloody financial mess. I'm just gonna wait until we're gonna have. At least we're having better stability right now. The population tax is going to decrease stability. Recession too. And we're having recession, but not depression. Of course, I would like to increase military spending, but I cannot do this just yet. March 2029. Yeah, by increasing the tax, it's just it's going to decrease the weekly balance. This is just good. It is what we're gonna need now. Taking less and less money. The debt is enormous. In 1 year, all of our money will be reduced to ashes, all of the investments and so on. Simply because I'm not going to be able to pay it back, but yeah, 1 year or so. This product strength should go down. Administrative spending status, they want me to invest more in administration. I don't think I want to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's go with the export economy to see what's going to happen. I think that it's not going to be better for our income. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be better for our income. And Turkmenistan is good for associated stuff. No, I think I should go back to global economy, honestly. Could also increase this as well, so let's do it. Turkmenistan has become free very fast. So we got $16 billion, but I think it's going down very fast. And we have increased our administrative spending. Shall we go with closed borders? I'm gonna go back because it's just not gonna be any better. Now it should be better. I was just trying a few things. Product strength is still increasing. How the fuck is it increasing? Because we're doing a big investment down there. Minus 400. Unemployment is also increasing. I could use the factories to build some more stuff. Yeah, there's not much I can do except just searching more in that field. Let's bring more money. And I can increase the tax a bit more. I think maximum is going to be at 50%. But it seems that I can do that. And I think that the processor rate should decrease a lot. Right, let's deploy all lines. There you go, now I'm gonna have more marine divisions. And unfortunately I didn't manage to decrease the weekly balance even more. So we're gonna go with stagnation. This should also increase our income. Gotta increase the taxes even more. But it didn't change too much. That's the problem. Oh, hang on a second. What about this? Alright, let's make these political concessions. We were supposed to have less debt right now. But it's not happening. Because we made political concessions to the IMF, and it seems that nothing happened. We're still having $119 a billion. It didn't change, but we got less losses, so to speak. Right, I would like to research something here, but it seems that there is nothing else that we can research. We're gonna have to pass some other acts and going on with this increased taxation levies. This is a good thing. Receiving foreign investment, duration, cost, and return of investment 1%. Family planning, bread and services, monthly productivity, but tax revenue, debt consolidation, interest rate -3, foreign influence investment for -20, suppress subjects, cost effect, and increased taxation. Surface missile. Days. I think I'm gonna go on with this research. Let's do it, and let's go on. It's good that I made political concessions to the IMF. I think this should help. The situation here is not looking getting better. We're still campaigning for lower government spending, however, this is not a big deal. Combat foreign influence, well, I'm not sure how can I do that. Yeah, we're still losing a lot of manpower, a lot of money. Paralyzing corruption and low military spending. High debt causes companies to leave. Allow companies to leave. American Federation, the opinion of military complex, you're gonna get -12.1. Southern Lebanon, remove one civilian industry in Southern Lebanon. Opinion of military industrial complex. No, we're gonna purchase the company. This is going to cost a lot, but I don't care. Brazil nullifies debt. Yeah, we got to get a problem with spending, yeah. But I cannot lower government spending yet. Let's increase money and take some more, print some more money. Let's see how we're doing here. Productivity 2100. Global, and our productivity is alright. Let's do it. Good. Now we should do much better. We still got 12,000 after we have taken the debt. Now we cannot pay our debt. Construction speed to 20%. Economic eligibility depends. Now we can campaign for lower spending. And I was basically hoping that we're gonna make a little bit better amount of money. Now it's just very difficult. We're in a very difficult situation. And I don't think I can get out of it. I could dismantle and sell everything, but with what good? You could sell all of our factories, it's not gonna make any better. We still got the debt is just so enormous. His situation is much better. I could increase police spending and administrative spending. This will increase our costs. No, we cannot increase. And now we have increased the costs, but Belarus wants to join US aid. Not sure what that is. But it says that the protest strength is actually growing, simply because I'm not investing enough into police. Let's see what else can I do here. The green wave debate. Not sure what this is going to bring or me. Okay, pay our defaulted debts. This is not going to happen. Complete nuclear program. Ratify Lithuania, request access, and change flag. Alright, we're gonna go with fuel gain per full is 10%. That's alright. And we're gonna take another amount of money. So now should have a better amount of this. The green waves rises. We shall create new standards like never before. cost modifier is going to change. I'm not quite sure what exactly are we gonna get if we're gonna do this. But less military cost. Education cost multiplier is minus 20%. American program policies. Daily Western support. Yeah, let's do this. I think this should also give us a little bit more money and less radicalization. As you can see, unemployment is again at 0%. Yeah, product strength should actually go down. And we have printed some money, that's why we're having a little bit more money. Let's just give it a refresh. Yeah, it's not a big deal, not a big difference. Not much has changed, unfortunately. We got minus 200,000. I guess what I can do is to increase the spending a little more. Oh, this one has been reduced to excessive, but we can go with centralized state. They haven't reduced the cost, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because of what we got here, I'm not sure. Alright, 480. I think I'm gonna go on. We are almost the last research to do right here. So just gonna move on. We are almost in 2030 and I have played so much. We got so much depth. I don't know what else can I do. This is the people who want me to invest even more, especially in the military, social spending and so on. Investment is big, but I think that our money is going to go down to reduce the ashes in 30 days. We're not gonna do something else. We're not gonna pay our debt back. SLCM modification 400 days. Let's go on this one. This kind of missile, even if it's gonna last that much. I've got no troops to deploy. We're still building some ships. But I don't know where exactly to send them. We got indeed so many because we don't have any other emerald. Right, so I think we should send it to one of these guys here. Now he's gonna have a very big fleet. And we will see a new fleet also coming up. Pay off our debts in 17 days. This will decrease. Yeah, this will decrease our money like maximum. Gonna have some real trouble down here, and I'm not even sure. Can we just change something? This is already at maximum level. If we change the stable growth, it's going to cost how much? 2,000 billion. That's not going to cost much. Not quite sure what exactly. There's no bonus I'm gonna bring, except some more stuff here we don't need anymore. Mandatory service, volunteer service, global interventionism, officer education. So I think here we're doing just fine. And with the increased taxation level, I think we're just fine. We're not gonna grant Valley no bailout. This is not going to happen. And our debt, our money is going down, let's see. So 9 days left. There's nothing else I can do to pay. because our foreign influence is still at 0. There's nothing else I can do now. So just wait 5 more days, all of this is going to disappear, and we're not going to even kind of pay our debt if this is going to disappear. Grant Israel bailout? Nope. And after that, I'm just gonna take some more loans. Yeah, it has been reduced to ashes. Default on our debt. What's gonna happen? 25 of them will set immediately, 50% of the default. Activates mission, pay off our default debts. Removes puppet from Belarus. Let's do it anyway. And now we're gonna have less debt. Pay 50 from our treasury, but we don't have any. It's just bullshit. Scrap shipbuilders and so on. Pay off our defaulted debts. But yeah, somehow. Yes, now we're gonna make some money. Somehow we've reduced our debt, and I think I'm gonna reduce it even more, honestly. Because now I am obliged to pay all of our debts. So could decrease social and healthcare status in order to make even more money. That's why we make more money, because we paid almost all of our debts. And now we're gonna pay like completely. Let's declare war on Georgia. And I think I'm gonna have even less puppet states. No, I am having no puppet states right now because of the stupid debt. But there was a tough time, but now I think we're gonna be a stable nation again. And we got 0 investments, but let's just invest more then. Where the hell I cannot invest more? There you go, here. Our investments have, I don't know, disappeared or something. We're not gonna grant Liberia nothing. Let's see. Yes, I can actually increase this military spending. It's not gonna be such a big catastrophe. This should give us a little bit more manpower, I think. And this is good. Also increase police spending, but go down with social and healthcare spending, which is also not something that I'm not gonna do right now. I'm gonna also print money and increase tax rates just a little bit. This should put us on much more of our debt, even if we have increased them into spending. And we'll get on depression. Well, this is depressive that we are in depression again. Declare war on Kuwait, but I think that this is going to change. In fact, I could change it right now. It's going to cost no, it's going to cost too much. But 1,700 billion in treasury and 29,000 debt, and there is a way to pay it back. Because if I'm not going to pay our debt back, it's going to defect again. Sell, dismantle, scrap. No, Afghanistan nullifies debt. I would like to do that same, but unfortunately I cannot do that. Combat foreign influence. Well, we don't have any foreign influence now. Could also in Africa. Nevertheless, we're still in NATO with some other dudes. I think this is good. Now Russia has become independent, but is a member of NATO, and this is really good. So yeah, the mistake that I did with the debt is that I've annexed some nations and I have taken their debt away. That was actually the biggest mistake that I actually did. Hide foreign influence modifiers. Decline. Retire Barack Obama. Western all the propaganda. No. Dismantle. Pay 50 from our treasury. What is this gonna give us? American treasury. Yeah, I could accept, but we could sell. History mining rate -1. Nope. Let's see what can we do here. I could increase the opinion of walls even more. Currently 16, let's do it anyway. Political act, rent crisis, police training, social security not secure, social impact, civil rights contentions. Yeah, let's go on with that. Not sure what's going to happen. I'm just going to take the risk, and I could also choose to have a medium lobby right here because we're making plenty of money, and I think that we can do this without any problem. I could also print some money, but I'm going to do this later. United Arab Emirates declare war on Iraq, but Iraq is in NATO. Oh yes. And United Arab Emirates are here. They are completely alone. That's incredible. Now we're not at war, we're making a good amount of money because I have increased a lot the tax rates. And I also don't want to go to war, I just want to nullify our debt and then we're gonna go to war again. Not now, not yet. We're still a big power down here. I'd also like to increase military spending to sizable military spending. I think this is going to be very costly. Yeah, it's not that costly. And police spending could also be increased, but I'm not going to do this. 141 weekly balance is very good. I can also print some money. I'm going to make a lot of money to pay back our debt, which will be paid if in 1 year. I mean, we're not going to be... Okay, wait a minute. What is this here? Political concessions. Default debt remaining minus 40. Domestic independence changes by minus 3. Large was decentralized. That's good. And we should have less debt right now. We got 2,000 billion in treasury and we're making a lot of money. Not sure for how much time. But the debt didn't change. We got 29,000. Even so, 337 billion is enormous. I could still print some more money, but I'm not gonna do this just now. I don't want to do this. Well, 337 is really enormous. Now let's see how this changed here. Oh yes, we're gonna have to increase the spending after speaking. So we're again at low spending and we cannot change it anymore for a year. Now this will increase protest rate enormous, but it's also going to increase our income absolutely tenfold, which we're going to need to pay our debt back. Not sure if we're going to be able to pay our debt, however, in a year, but we're going to try. In fact, if I'm going to go with lower government spending, this should be actually much better. So this was, I think, a good deal that we did. We got the money now, and I think we should be alright. Future Special Forces. Special Forces attack has increased. That's great. That's what else do we have here? 900, 600 days and 660 days. I don't know whether to do that or not. 500. The rest is just going to take too much, or way too much. 300 days. And you got the submarine and the steel destroyer hull. Yeah, let's go on this. Let's see what we got here. So the next submarine from the next generation has arrived. And hang on a second, we should just send these dudes back. How can I send them? Because there's a lot of them. Operating the Black Sea. Okay, so they're just gonna move back. They are both operating the Black Sea. Let's send all of them to whatever, to retreat or to whatever they want. So they're just gonna go here in Romania. Rising tensions, yeah, tensions are enormous. But I think we're having this hosting military bases. Yeah, we have very good relationship with Romania. Argentina attacks our influence in Chile, don't care. Ignore them. I wouldn't do that because stability is as good as 0. This is not good. Enforce order. Replace the central with centralized bureaucratic state. Now what exactly is gonna happen? Yeah, let's do this, and it has been reduced to 0. But it's also gonna mean less money for me. However, we're doing fine with money here. Now I'm not gonna be able to. Oh yes, now we're gonna have a lot more expenses, but people will be happy, and I'm gonna go on and cut government spending. So this is not possible right now. We got anyway the thermonuclear warhead. 600 days, 800 and 700 days. 700 days is just too much. Here the same. 600, no, it's just way too much. This campaign was a little bit of a total mess because I didn't really have a good overview on the financial aspect of this goddamn mod, which is very tricky and very trappy. It is very trappy mod. But that's why I'm having such a big debt and I cannot develop my country as I wanted to. I also lost a lot of puppet states that I had. I had like thousands of puppet states. Right, anyway, let's go on with the game. This is not gonna help. I'm just gonna have to move forward. Let's just research the Tomahawk missile then. And again, we are having 0 protests. In my opinion, this is alright. That's okay with me. Stability has also increased a little bit. Not too much, but it has increased a bit, and well, perhaps more than I thought. Now, I cannot change again military spending, but it's okay because we're not recruiting anything, and unemployment is 0, which means I don't have to invest anything else. I could also print money again. We got 3,000 billion. We're gonna go to 30,000, tenfold as much. I'm gonna pay our entire debt. If maybe this is not gonna happen. Solid state supremacy in 2030. Battery park construction. Better price. Yeah, we're searching something everywhere. We're gonna go on with this as well. And we're also having some kind of foreign investments here. A very tiny amount, of course, but it's better than nothing. Low supplies. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, for the Marines. Now, I gotta retreat the Marines. I was supposed to have like some sort of islands of territory somewhere I annex something. Let's just send them down there first. Alright, so let's see, because I think this island is also our island, right? Yeah, this is our island. This is good. Now we can also build something because we got factories. Let's start with the radar stations. I mean, why not? Just a few of them, of course. And I cannot build them somewhere else because they are either being built or... Yeah, most of them are already being built. That's true. I actually could build them in a Pacific. Because in the Pacific they are very important. As you can see, we got plenty of factories. I didn't sell any of our factories. Just in order to pay the debt, I didn't make that mistake. We're just gonna build them all across the US, especially on the western coast. Alright, that's enough. So as you can see, I'm gonna have a lot of projects down here. Let's go on then. Hang on a second, what do we have here? Now, we're not doing anything, we're not spying on anyone, but the question is, who would be our enemies in the future so that we're gonna go and spy them? Like who, like Canada? Like Ireland, Great Britain? But we cannot spy on our NATO allies. Italy, why would Italy be our puppet state then? Our enemies, I mean. Join wars. I don't want to join no war. We could actually spy on these dudes, but how can I find them? Youth radicalization. Disorganized military. How exactly can I find Al-Qaeda? Okay, but how can I find them? Because they want to... There would be a shortcut or something, I would be very happy. No, I don't want to join any bloody war. Whatever, I'm not gonna do it just yet. I'm just gonna wait first. Right, the situation is looking very good. I still want to decrease government spending. No, decline all corruption. Yeah, there you go. Campaign for lower government spending. That's what I need. Discourage population growth. I don't think we need that. And what I would like to do is to recruit more military. The problem is that, of course, you don't have any military power. That's the problem. And I was hoping that our economy is going to increase to recession, but for that we're going to need a lot of money to do that. Military spending is so little. Could build, I'm gonna say, heavy additional consumption, power use multiplier, but tax revenue is going to increase. That's good. Build battery park, American Treasury, 1 coming 4. Let's build them and build enrichment facility. Let's do this. Kind of activate this mission. We're still gonna make money. Construction enrichment facilities. There you go. Because I think that we're just gonna need some. And okay, let's regulate again this sector. Gonna go on. I'm not sure if this was a good decision, but we'll see. Nation's foreign party is going to win. The Republicans are having 51%, better than the Democrats are not even here, because their popularity has decreased because of the problems that we're facing right now with money and treasury. Well, if we're going to reduce our debt even further after that, then we should be able to do better. So, yeah, things are moving forward. I was just hoping they were going to make more money in order to be able to pay our debt, but it doesn't seem to be so right now. We're just constructing and trying to pay off our debt. but this is also not gonna happen anytime soon. The situation here is very good, however, I cannot decrease this. Can I decrease it? No, for a year, we're not gonna be able to decrease this. Right, I think we're doing fine now, especially because we're making a lot of money. Unfortunately, the stability is not looking very well now, right now. This is 22%. That's very, very bad. However, I think that our industry is doing fine anyway. We're reaching that 420% rate. Uzbekistan just against Kyrgyzstan, but they're not my puppet state, not anymore. Alright, let me do this. I was always trying to influence these dudes here. Emerging outlook. Alright. So now we're gonna try to influence them. St. Kitts and Nevis, and then we're gonna try to possibly annex them. All these guys are at home, defending at home. I think that's pretty good. If we're gonna print money, we're gonna print 1,200. Good. Productivity, global productivity is almost the same. Current monthly productivity growth. Effects of productivity, factory output, but construction speed minus 137 for commercial and agricultural districts. Taxes are almost at maximum level, and we are making more money. Now I could go on. We already have 1/6 of our debt that we could pay. And I think that we should pay it, or I could leave it like that, have our debt being reduced in half, for example, so that we're not going to lose the money, of course, and the investment. Anyway, let's just print some more money one more time. It's going to increase GDP. Can I just influence it? The higher your currently, the more likely you get positive economic events. Part of the GDP growth rate. Growth rate is 1.6, so it's currently 48,000 billion. Significant factories, military, naval, office, non-commercialized, commercialized agriculture, resource extraction. GDP is currently 86,500. Construction speed. Current impact, stability -1, and productivity. Effect of productivity. Current productivity growth. Local industry can help boost growth GDP and local economic value in added industrial projects, which grants industry construction speed 20%. Additional GDP. This doesn't seem to help too much. How about tax? Monthly productivity growth -0.1, and the more tax we're gonna have, modifying population taxes is going to decrease stability. However, maybe I'm not gonna bother too much about that, honestly. Campaign for lower spending, decline corruption, offers discourage population growth, and pay our debt. How exactly can I pay it? I would like to pay it, but it's just that I don't know how. BRICS economic growth for an innovator. Grand Fazan bailout. Gonna increase influence. Fazan, it's only 5,000. Let's do it. And BRICS is growing, but I think because the Russians were supposed to be independent, at least, yeah, they still got Ukraine. They are in NATO. They're not in BRICS. I mean, Alexei Navalny, and we're getting even more money. This is really good. In fact, we can pay already a part of our debt, so let's do it. because we don't have too much debt, and we're just gonna have now even less, 22,000. So it's going very fast because we're making plenty of money, partially because we have reduced our debt a lot, and so we're gonna be able to reduce the spending as well, because we got, as you can see, a lot of bonuses down here. I'm just gonna reduce basically all of the spending that we see. Now I should also take into consideration to reduce the tax rate here for corporate and population, because the taxes are absolutely too high and it's just not gonna help. Construction enrichment facilities. Yeah, it's gonna cost us 25 billion, but it's gonna give us one construction facility, which is actually great in my opinion. I would like to reduce the influence here, but unfortunately it's just not working. $199, $98. Once we're gonna pay this off, then it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Right, so every build, almost every project that we have, now I could invest into other projects. They have accepted, that's great. They didn't accept it here. They didn't accept it here. And they didn't accept it here. Analyzing. Alright, they did accept it there. What about in... yeah, they accepted there and in Tyrol. So we're gonna have a relatively big investment now, but this will be good because this is gonna give us more revenue. And once we're gonna pay more, it's going to be even better. Continue civil rights tensions. We must pass a new civil rights act. Centers go into gain base stability. I think this one is going to be good. Federal budget of the United States education cost multiplier. Resource gain efficiency. Police cost multiplier -6. US domestic policy market population in the US. States have problems, make them solve their own problems. For stability, this could lead to a civil war if I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna increase stability and war support, this is going to be much better. Let's see if we're gonna get more money after that. After all this investment. No, not the ledger. No, it's just 200, but this is still alright. I mean, it's not that big. It's not that problematic. Construction enrichment payout. No, I actually think I did construct it. Fuel refining, and we got again 1,000, which we could also pay back. It seems that we are paying our debt very fast. It's gain per fossil fuels 10%. That is absolutely wonderful. And we're going to go on with another type of satellite. Let's just send another satellite into orbit. Nuclear warhead production. Let's do it. Satellite system. I don't think GNS 1.5. That will be the next. 10 megabytes, 128 and 1. No, cannot do anything. Can do nothing right now. Special force purpose load is just a joke. Your payload. No, we cannot really do that. We can only send only this type of no, we cannot do this. And I also cannot upload that. So I cannot send anything into space. But wait a minute, we were supposed to have. I thought I was supposed to be able to send another satellite anyway. No, it says I can't. It's unbelievable. Deployed a little bit more, 304. Let's see if we can make a better one. It's the same. And here you can deploy a better type of rockets like that. This is gonna cost deployed only one because you don't have too many. Launch and control, attack, duration, salvo, a little bit more. This was the Minuteman or something, so we're gonna go with Peacekeeper. Oh man, we got the 3 Dan 2. I think they must be the best, range 7000. Yeah, they must be the best. And high explosive, 900 kilos. Bunk Buster. I guess this one is gonna be better. I just guess, I'm not sure. Alright, so we're gonna have every type of missile rocket everywhere. Tungsten roads. Angeles. And spy set KH-11. KH-4. Comes at block 2. I have set, yeah, so this is good as well. Missile space. Status Minotaur 3, Falcon 9. Alright, so these are much better. Now I think this is also going to be more costly, of course. And let's see what's going on here. We're not going to be able to pay off our debt, but of course we're just going to try. We got only 1,000, so this is just nothing. Our investments are also going to disappear. I will try to print some more money. Its productivity is good. War productivity is also bigger. Egypt joined the Fifth International. What is the Fifth International? Is this not the Communist Association? Yes, but they're not communist, and these guys are also not. Georgia, and they are still at war with Oman and so on. Construction repair. At least India is in. But with whom are they at war? They were with these Muslims. Although it doesn't seem that they are able to beat them. At 1,500, I'm just gonna wait until we have 2,000 or so. But I have to be careful because I want to try to pay our debt before this is going to expire. Concession to the IMF. Let's make them. Concession to the IMF are always good. Well, we still got 22,000. Because nothing has happened. I cannot make concession here. Shit. Well, let's just pay 50 for example. And I can also sell some of these. Whatever. Let's check again. Oh no, I'm gonna have to decrease again. But we're decreasing W spending. What's the matter, man? Now I cannot change tiny military spending, so I made new concessions to the IMF for another year. I'm not gonna make any new concessions, but we're gonna make a huge amount of money right now, which is gonna infuriate the population because they're not gonna be happy with this. I'm gonna have to wait for another year. This is gonna make a lot of money anyway. Yes, this should be a positive thing. Population power use multiplier 10%. Population fuel consumption factor -5. Or so. Right, let's go with another rocket here. Maybe this one, the Pershing 3. Man, we're making a lot of money, although I don't want to do this. I gotta, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna decrease population tax like 2 folds. This should also make the stability a little bit better. And prospect is going to explode for the next year, and which is just gonna try to pay a part of our debt back. And I'm not gonna make any other concession to the IMF because it's terrible. But look, these concessions are exactly what the hell is happening in the real world. This is what happened to the nations that are running broke, running out broke. This is exactly what is happening. Alright, this dude should also defend this American territory over there, as well as here and about here. What this belongs? This belongs to these Muslims here. Okay, so the Emirates are just the women's Salafites over there. That's why they are having such a bad time. Which is a faction leadership of 50 international. I don't care. Yeah, and I'm not gonna make any other concessions to the IMF ever. I also don't want to scrap anything. We can pay 50 again. And I'm not gonna make any other concession. Because now we're gonna have a huge increase in protest. And I'm not gonna be able to change this negligible. It's okay. Change the laws for the next 348 days. Shit. Everything is at minimum because IMF wanted that way. Putting the tiny military spending. That's absolutely terrible. Whatever. 2 more ships. Hang on a second. Oh, we got actually 150. Now I can recruit a new commander here. At least we got more command power somehow. Right, I could recruit a new commander first of all down here, I guess. And the next one is going to cost 127. We can have him as well. Now here we got plenty of commanders. I don't have to recruit another one. We're gonna need more units to fill our divisions anyway. And let's see how many. 178 divisions. Of course, this is not too much. Can I do something else here? No. Just all I can do is to get more money. And in order to get more money, increase taxation, debt consolidation, interest rate -3, foreign influence, bread and circumstances, monthly productivity, tax multiplier, tax, encourage foreign investments, receiving foreign investment, receiving cost, duration, but it's going to mean less money, monthly population 60%, social spending cost multiplier 40. I don't think I want that. Resistance, army, construction, air, naval. No, I think increased taxation levy is good. I think I could just leave it that way. Trade agreement accepted with Mexico. Yeah, even so, I think they would do just great here. So I could print some new money. But right, global average productivity is also enormous. Lead to conflict in city and state. Yeah, this is just enormous. And now the population is going to be unhappy again. 106 days. Just gonna have to make sure that the situation is gonna be better. I shouldn't make next time. I'm not gonna make any concessions because nothing's gonna happen. Our debt is not gonna disappear. I'm gonna have to pay it anyway, and I will pay it anyway. So we have 2,900. I hope we're gonna make 10,000 before time will expire. Time. Hang on a second. One, increase consumer confidence. We're gonna go to recession. That's good. And pay off our default debts. Construction speed is going to increase. I guess we have it right here. 141 should increase to like 400% or something. About 94 days. 2,600 is looking much better. August 2030. Time is also passing very, very fast. There is indeed not much I can do right now. I cannot even invest into military or something because Russia declared war on Georgia. Wow. Although Russians are in NATO, and they declare war on Georgia with our ally with Egyptians. It's gonna be another bloody war down here that I don't want to take part in, or maybe I should take part in. I mean, why not? Against Georgia, but I thought Georgia, Egypt and Georgia in the 5th International. I should join the war and I should just start invading. Hang on a second, also use this campaign for our spending. Oh my god, this is terrible. I cannot even look at it. Alright, whatever. Let's just see. Let's see if we can expand. I could create, of course, in South American and in Oceania. I mean, why not? We're gonna use a lot of factories. Alright. Leave the group and ADM and some other production. That's also costing. Medium lobbying effect. Yes, let's go on with it. And what do we have here? Also more support, special more measures. Also more support. Base stability. No, we're gonna need stability. Research speed. No, we're not gonna need this. The nuclear question. I'm not gonna go on with this one. We could increase this as well. Oh, this is going to increase opinion of Wall Street as well, of Wall Street strength. I'm gonna go with this. Same thing here. And the same thing here. And I'm not gonna regulate this again. I'm just gonna leave it like that because I want to make it a little bit better. This one too. And this one too. And this one too. Expand our operations. This one too. And have more resources. And we're gonna buy some stuff from, let's say, Finland. We're gonna purchase it. We get current already a lot. We're not gonna sell anything here. I'm gonna have to pay out to pay the debt back. It's important. Let's see what other measures can we take here. That is all. Now let's get back to debt default because I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Now in order to do this, I'm gonna have to to increase even more. Now we're gonna have a lot of payments, make no mistake, because I have a lot of investments anyway. I don't know which will be our potential enemies. Maybe Saudi Arabia, but we have an incredible relationship with them. Different outlook. And they're also at war with Georgia and Egypt. And about Egypt, we have bad relationship with them. We can offer naval base, but they're not going to accept something else. And they're at war with NATO. So we could send some spies. First of all, decipher code, just in case we're going to go to war, and we can send some of the spies to build the network in Cairo. First of all, let's go. And actually, I could send two. Let's also send this woman to build quiet network. She can't. Boost ideology or propaganda. I think propaganda is also good. Yeah, that's good. Propaganda is good in Egypt. And let me just send somewhere else because we were influencing this tiny nation that would like to annex. 89%. Let's boost politics again, and let's see if we can send some of our spies here. What is going to happen with propaganda now? Stability drift. Root out resistance, control trade. Daily trade of diplomatic pressure. Daily diplomatic pressure, daily war tension requirements. I think this is good as well. So let's send them right there. One of our spies. And there is cannot turn into a puppet because we're gonna need at least 80 influence, and we're gonna need to have Western outlook, and I think they're gonna have it by the next elections. So I think we should look much better. And as I said, I don't want to go to war just yet, so we're not building anything as well. We just build some more infrastructure anyway, whatever we can. Now we don't have any puppet states right now. It's all over with it. As you can see, we got infrastructure almost all across the US. But I just want to make sure that we will have across the US entirely, because infrastructure is so important. So I'm just going to build it all across the US so that we can have a maximum level of it. And in Alaska too, and in Hawaii as well. These are islands that we have managed to annex from Japan, for example. Also from India. From India we have also taken some islands. It seems that they're like some kind of battles down there. In Hezbollah, good. Hang on a second, I got something else to do. I just want to send this fleet back home. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so they're gonna go in Donetsk and whatever they want to. We don't have to do something else. Let's just refresh it a little bit more, and I would like to reduce the taxes, population taxes even more, and the corporate taxes too. Now this will decrease a little bit our income, but as you can see, it's going to increase our stability and make the situation better. Come on, we should go with the lower campaign for lower government spending. This is just happening right now, and we're gonna have to pay out our debts in like 2 months. So yeah, this is very important. Let's pay out our debts. Georgia capitulated, whatever. So our NATO members managed to take it out. And we are in September 2030. I don't know how much am I supposed to play this, but it was such a pain in the ass with that debt from Hezbollah. That was not something that I initially wanted to do. And our troops have nothing to do here because this is Russian territory. We can leave here. Or we could go here in Voivodina. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna do. I mean, this area. Voivodina is now an independent state. Whatever. Just lost the momentum. And we're gonna go with them in Serbia. And there. Our level of debt is good. And we're making even more and more money. 56 days to pay our debt. Now, unfortunately, product strength is growing extraordinarily. Let's see if we can change something here. So we got the recession. I hope soon we're gonna go to stagnation. 286 days. Everything has been changed because I made these concessions to IMF, and that's why we have this. Now, if we're gonna pay some of our debt, we're gonna make even more money, of course. For example, 5,000 seem to me to be enormous. We also have a lot of Navy and Army experience, which is just great. We could use it as well. And I would like to use it, but we don't have manpower, so I cannot use it now. Let's just see. Pilot exercises, so this one should also increase. Oh, here we could prepare, but I think we're just gonna have to search more. Isn't that going too fast? Putting diplomatic pressure. Medical nanorobotics. So we're gonna have some. Oh, we are done actually with this research field of electronics. We're just gonna move on. 700 days, 500 days. No, just taking too much. 400 days. Whatever, let's go on with Griffin 2 and 423 days. Because this is what we can research down here. And I think I'm gonna pay part of our debt back so that I'm not gonna forget. Alright, now it's looking much better. Our investments are not that big, which is good. We got 17,000, and once we're gonna default our pay, then we'll see what's gonna happen. But I think that we're doing very fine now. We have a little, at least a lot of money. We got a new type of destroyer. $600 days. I'm just gonna wait with that. Same thing here. We've got 3. Here we can have 2. Let's go on with NGADS. Still destroyer. We're gonna go on with 20 of them. Now let's see what we have here. Here I could recruit a new admiral. 127. No, I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit. But I think that we're gonna be able to do that very soon. St. Kitts and Nevis. And I'm gonna make a little bit more money. And protest has increased drastically. It's going to increase even more. Armenia NATO is deepening, of course. Get events. I think Armenia should enter NATO. We have our debt in 33 days. We're gonna pay everything I can. This is going to reduce our international investments a lot as well. We're already complaining for lower government spending, but I cannot change military spending. I'm gonna have to wait for another 20 to 60 days. I'm not gonna make any IMF concessions. I'm just going to make the payments that I can make from the beginning, and that's 25 days. I have to be careful with that. I want to stay and make it before we're gonna move forward. Unemployment is also increased, which means I'm gonna have to build something. But the question is what? Reduces duration of international investment by -5. I think more of this network infrastructure would be good. It's not going to be a problem. Have more of these investments, and also office sectors. Of course, this will imply more employment. There are anyway many factories everywhere, as you can see. You can basically build this all across the US, these office sectors. Alright, that's enough. So now we're gonna have a lot of investments that should also bring us plenty of money. Let's just build also some agriculture around here in central US. Yeah, alright, that's enough. So, how many factories do we have anyway? We don't have too many. In fact, we have very few factories, unfortunately. But now a lot of construction projects, which I think is absolutely perfect. 21 days to pay our debt. And I'm not gonna pay too much. I'm gonna pay like another 1,000, and we're gonna get almost back to the initial level after incredible sacrifices. This is going to be just great. Another thing I can do is to go to war with Egypt, because I think Egypt is at war with NATO, so we could basically invade them directly here, and we're gonna be the only one to take Egypt. And guess what? This is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it very fast. allies, enemy city of Georgia, let's accept it. And I want our Marines to prepare the invasion. From Hezbollah, Al Mansura, and everywhere. Let's go. Armor Spearhead, Naval Assault Plan. Now France would like to invest, that's good. And offer stuff plan. Now I suddenly have less money, I don't understand why. 15 days, I'm gonna have to be very careful with that. Suddenly we got a lot less money. Because we are at war. Because we are at war. Now, I could have invaded with these guys as well here. But it just makes no difference. Marine Corps, and there are many others that would like to invade. Israelis are also, but they are not in NATO, but they are at war with Egypt. And they might just pass through. No, hang on a second. Offer naval base, decommission, non-aggression pact, that's alright. But it doesn't seem that the Israelis are able to do something. 51 days, insufficient naval supremacy. Oh, that's a shame. We do have a fleet here holding position. No, just patrol around here. So no one is going to be able to get through. Alright, and our Marines help are on their way through India. They're just going to get all this territory here. It's going to take forever until they're going to arrive. So 6 days left. Okay, now I will have to be careful. Good, whatever. 1st of November 2030, 5 days. When it's gonna remain 1 day, I'm just gonna pay what we got, and then that's it. Then they can nullify everything. 3 days. We don't have any battle. 2 days and 1 day. Come on, go ahead. Go ahead with it. 1 day. Okay. Let's pay what we got, and then that's it. Don't have too much. 50,000. It's gonna bring us a little bit more money. Oh god, stability. Why is stability 0 again? At war. Because we're at war. Yeah, that's the problem. Shaky wartime reputation. Discriminatory bombing. Tiny military spending. Well, that is the problem, and I am trying to increase it. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more military spending.
We shall go on to the end.
I am trying to increase it, but I cannot do it for the next 133 days. This is terrible. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen here, because we might be able to cut our debt even more before we're gonna pay off debt, defaults. I know. Oh shit, our allies have invaded already. Before we did invade. Oman, non-aggression pact. No. Brazil, no. And we can see default debt remaining 0 billion. Well, we did pay our debt, didn't we? Accept the offer from France for another network infrastructure, and they have taken all of our money. All of our investments have been taken by the IMF. Well, we still got $15 to pay. Let's see if we can pay half of it or so. That would be good. We're making anyway a good amount of money. I have also decreased the tax rate here for the population like a lot, and I might have the possibility to increase it even more. Where are Marines? They are moving through. They're in Afghanistan. They're still gonna need a lot of time to arrive. Debt default. Well, nothing's going on. I got so many invasions that taking place from that. Just gonna take forever.
And she is right. We take our freedom for granted.
9 million more. 15,000 debt is not that bad, and I cannot do something else.
Europe was being torn apart by its second catastrophic conflict in a generation. A war which saw the streets of European cities strewn with rubble, the skies
Red
above
Democracy, where's the Democratic Party? They are not anymore, they're just the Republicans. They're not going to be able even to build a new government. Ah shit, the allies have invaded
But I
Egypt.
wanted to lead a campaign to get Britain to leave the European Union. You all laughed at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you?
Okay, so we have defeated
August
some
6 to
Egyptian
June
fleets.
1944, some 156,000 British, Canadian and American forces landed in northern France. I well remember the look of concern on my father's face. He knew the secret D-Day plans.
Now how
Could, of
exactly are we
course,
going
share
to
that
invade
burden
now
with no one.
when there have been no invasions? Whatever, I think I'm gonna try to invade anyway. Let's see, how much do we have? 40 days, just a little bit of time. Foreign influence, but where is the debt? So we don't have any other debt problem now. War campaign support and promise of peace. We're not gonna offer any ceasefire. And the debt stuff is out, which means that it's not a problem anymore. I just can leave with the debt that I have, which of course I'm gonna pay it back. I'm not gonna just leave it like that. Afghanistan, no. And we're gonna negative corruption and recession. We're not even having stagnation. Here, small military spending in 210 days. So it's gonna take forever. Now, the Allied forces have invaded Egypt already, and the war is going to be over before we're going to be able to invade. 43 days. But that would be good if we're going to be able to invade, because well, it doesn't seem so. The Allies are still invading, and the Egyptians are being torn apart here. We had a good collaboration with Egypt by now, but unfortunately, what happens? Just what happens. I cannot change that. December 3rd. I'm making even more money, but as you can see, the Egyptians are starting to lose a lot, and we still got a few days until we're gonna make it. 3 days. If you could just invade and take only one tiny territory, that would be good, because this territory belongs to Great Britain. Okay, 2 more days. Let's activate it, but I think we're gonna be there too late. They managed to take it back. And I think this is the one, we are the one to attack here. This is going to be American territory very soon. It wasn't it? No. Yeah, we're just gonna try to take out all of Egypt. Oh, they are all the way up to Khartoum. And this is gonna be our path as well. So, our Marines should just move forward as fast as possible. It seems that our allies have completely invaded Egypt. They're not gonna be able to have a chance. I think the Israeli will also take something. And there is a civil war in Afghanistan. The Egyptians are also being searched in Tobruk, and our this conflict. Our NATO fleet has taken a battle, including with our Brazilian allies that also managed to intervene, so to speak. Now I don't know what exactly can I do here. Of course, we got plenty of money. What is the support? The support is huge, and this is great. Now I just want to increase support even more. Base stability -5, gas stability 0 anyway, so I don't want any less stability. This should give us even more support by spending money, but I don't care. Let's do it. resource. We're not gonna amend the budget. Continued gun control problems. I would like to go domestic policies too, but political and economic reforms are the most important.
Open up, man.
As you know, libertarian movements.
Ever felt thirst?
I don't think I did ignore
Like
them.
no thirst before.
The store is closed.
American Energy for American Needs Act.
Store is closed. Please
Nationalist
walk
Front
away
Party.
right now, sir.
Resource export revenue minus 5%, but will give us more resources. I don't want to have that. And I'm not gonna regulate that as well. I could, however, expand this. I think this will help a lot, so let's expand this. Expand our operation. Also, let's do this. And I'm just gonna buy from Germany just one more reactor. We got anyway plenty of it, but I still want to buy another one. And there's nothing else that I can do. I could, of course, get a membership. Recruit some more spies. In North America too. South America is just completely wrong. Cool. We can theoretically recruit a lot of spies everywhere, but oh, there you go. Now we have infiltrated Egypt. What can we do? Scepter Cipher, cybersecurity. Why exactly? Installing in one day. Infiltrate civilian administration. I guess we can do that. And what's just wait a minute. Plan false dangerous bullshit. Capture Cipher I think is good. And that will be it. The rest we're just gonna leave them at home and defend. I'm just gonna go and check back. What's the matter with this guy? We got no units left. Because our allies have sent the troops back home. So I'm gonna have to recruit my own American units. But I can rely on these 22 divisions of Marines that are doing a great job here advancing into Egypt. And another battle has taken place here. Yeah, the Egyptians are at least encircled down here by our allies. Now, if you're going to take a look at what we're producing in December 2030, we're producing a lot. I'm also going to pay a lot of our debt back very soon. I'm going to pay all of it, and I'm going to also decrease the taxes. But regarding production, as you can see, we are producing an incredible amount of equipment, including 24,000 main battle tank and 70,000 attack helicopters. This is just insane. But I also have to say that it's not fully okay. Yeah, let's have this advantage against them. That we are having a huge amount of equipment. Now we're also taking part in a battle now. Our marine attack is enormous because we're just very powerful. Prepared, not fully equipped, whatever. Let's see if we can change the law here. Now it's gonna have to wait 193 days. And our Marines are moving forward into main Egypt. Almost everywhere. Grant Couvé bailout, they're gonna be more happy. 77. I will grant them because 77 billion is not that bad. And we're still losing a lot to the Protest strength. Now these guys are being encircled, but our Marines are again able to completely wipe them out, and we're gonna also get out of war score because we have implied our creeps on this. There are also, of course, the Israelis that are attacking. Very awesome, very awesome. There is another invasion here. China has invaded also. Unbelievable. A lot of things are happening here. Okay, let's go on then. Here it's peace, and there are billions of divisions. Oh, there's France that also attacked. Oh no, they just captured this territory. Christine Lagarde is the president of France. Now this comes as a big surprise because I don't think she ever candidated for president of France. Christine Lagarde. Now, do you guys know any information that Christine Lagarde ever thought of being the president of France? So if you have any clues or information about it, just write it down in the chat below or on the right of the screen. Now let's see if we're still live here. I think we are still live. During which time Egypt is falling to the NATO forces. Yes, Kathy Barney, hello. Yes, I can attack Ukraine, but I'm not gonna take it Ukraine. I'm not gonna attack Ukraine because, well, as you can see now we're fighting in Egypt now. So there is another guy or girl from China. I cannot read this because I don't know speak or read Chinese. Hi, you new country. Yeah, I should play new country perhaps. Yeah, I will play new country a little bit later. Epic Blocky Gaming. How long have you been playing this? Oh my god. Honestly, I have been playing this an eternity. An eternity. I cannot count the years since I played this game. If you're gonna take a look at my Steam page, you're gonna see that I have billions of hours into Hearts of Iron 4, but not into this mod. Alright, what do we have here? Haiti election. This is not important. Now, what shall we do here? I'm gonna do the following. I wanted to capture this Libyan territory. Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. And well, I think this is all that I can get. But I'm gonna be happy with that. It says demands. No, of course they're not gonna accept it. Also, the other guys would like to capture that as well. I'm gonna try to capture very poor regions. New Cairo. Let's do it. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna see any of this. Okay, Georgia. No, it seems that Israel has captured. Okay, let's see if we can get this one, two regions. Brunei. I really want to capture this because I'm sick of having puppet states. Puppet states is a big mistake. It's not going to bring you anything. Except some poor divisions that will be so poorly militarily so that you're not going to be able to do nothing. Okay, come on, let's cut the crap and accept it. There you go. And no CTD, please. No CTD. We took a few states. Now, as you can see, it's chaotic here. How everything has been divided in Egypt and Libya. But we got a little bit more territory, and that will give us a little bit more manpower, like 1 more manpower per month, which is of course nothing. As good as nothing. So if you guys have any suggestions how to play this game or what to do next, so just write it down below on the chat. Thank you, let's go on. Yes, anyway, so as you can see, there is still Egypt here. They are part of NATO, and the leader of Egypt is this dude, Hussam Fayed, which is actually a Democratic Conservative Party. The Philippines have the biggest influence. Now, this is very funny what's going on in this game. Very, very funny. Looks like some kind of a modern circus or something, or a political circus or something. It's more funny than in real life sometimes. And they say they are still at war with the Emirati war on Egypt. There is another Egypt here, which is led by this dude here, Rashid Nayem, which is a puppet of France. Okay. And then here is our territory that we annexed, Blue Nile. Barack Obama is very happy. And there is another part of Egypt in Sinai, which is another part of Egypt, which is now a puppet of Israel. I thought that Israel was gonna annex this. And there's the Nile Delta, which is actually the original Egypt led by El-Sisi. Right. And yeah, so as I said, it's a very strange divide. What happened here? Divide in which you also taken a small part of Libya, and then there are some other Libyan territories that are now free. So Cyrenaica, Fezzan, and Tripolitania. These are regions during the time of the Romans that are actually now free. Take a look at this. Even the Germans have brought some divisions to fight here alongside NATO. Whatever. So, as I said, the war is over. Now, we have made a lot of money. And I'm just gonna try to pay the goddamn thing back. Just actually think that we got some troops. Oh shit, but they're gonna be in a circle now. They're just gonna move here, but they're gonna be in a circle. I'm not gonna be able to move them. Or use them, because these guys, I don't think they will accept or give us military base. No. No, this is not a good idea. I hate when that happens. Oh shit, hang on a second. What's this here? Now they're also independent. All I can do is to justify against them and attack them, but I can't justify against them as well. No, I cannot justify against them because they did not pose any threat, and I'm gonna lose all of our marines. Can I just send our marines somewhere else? I'm just gonna go here. They're gonna move here. I'm just gonna try to send all of them here, but I'm not sure. These guys are blocked here. Shit. Egypt. Because they are in NATO, and they are a settlement of the Philippines. That's why they were able to move down. In Eritrea and Ethiopia, we cannot get through. Shit, we have lost 6 marines. Now it's too late for them to move somewhere else. Only these guys can move somewhere else. Shit. And they are not all of the marines. As you can see, the best marine divisions are these diehards. Level 10, I think, is the maximum level. It's 2 divisions. The first marine division is the best, with a lot of kind of troops. I mean, if you're gonna take a look here, so we have some helicopters from Iraq, some tanks, T-14M from Russia, because we fought the Russians. We have fought until now a lot of wars, and as you can see, we have captured all sorts of equipment and material. A lot of type of small arms, so they're looking very nice, I must have to say. A very cool type of transport helicopters, utility vehicles, and so on. So things are moving good. Now, again, we're spying against Egypt, but I don't think that this is necessary. Yeah, well, how can I abandon them that? Ready to be launched, but how about resume mission? I have no idea. Well, maybe I should just wait a little bit. So these guys want me to join war against who then? United Arab Emirates. But wait a minute, I can't do that. I think it must be these dudes here. I mean, they're not even allied with anyone. Works against Oman and... okay. So we could invade them with our marines here, and I think this should help. Further strength is still growing. Grant Israel bailout, 101. Shall I? No, I'm not gonna do it. It's just a little bit too much more than I thought. It's gonna have to wait 169 days to make a change. And the Republicans are the best by the next elections, which will take place in November 2032. The Republicans will win again through Donald Trump, I think, again, or we'll see. So as you can see, we're making a huge amount of money simply because of our tiny spendings. Bolivia capitulated. Hang on a second, I just want to recruit another emerald here because we can. I don't have enough points. Safety first. Oh, this is a good guy here. You know, so you can still upgrade him. This is the maximum. Yeah, it's the max that we can upgrade. And the rest have just keep. Most of them are the same. Alright, it's good that we're making so much. No, we cannot connect, but how exactly can I just... there you go. Just cancel, cancel, and cancel. There you go. Let's just leave our spies free. And let's just go back to... Man, we really have a lot of money, do we? Just get back here to this tiny nation that I'm trying to annex. But unfortunately, I cannot influence them. We can have the next election in February 2034. Of course, we're gonna win 100%. Let's just influence somebody else. So just Dominica would be a good idea. It's gone. I'm gonna have, of course, less political power. Italian election. Alright. So now if you're gonna take a look here, we're influencing two nations, Santo Domingue and Nevis and Dominica. We could easily annex them. They got, I don't think they got any debt. They got no debt. They both got no debt. I'm not sure if you're gonna take their money, but we're definitely we're not gonna take their debt. So this should be a great thing we're gonna give for next time. Just not moving to a puppet general next. I'm gonna wait until we're gonna make like 5,000 billion, and then we're gonna pay 5,000 billion back, and so on. Of course, in order to increase this, I could print money, reduce the taxes. Productivity is much better, but global productivity is also huge. We're not leading factor globally anymore because we had our crisis here in this campaign playing with the US. Kingdom of Armenia was annexed. Guess that's good. Yeah, we're still influencing them, that is great. Jeremy would like to join United Rep. No, we're not gonna join this yet. We had recently have a war. I mean, look at this. We're part of NATO and we're just having so many allies. I mean, so many allies that we're not gonna need anything. We're just gonna be great. I mean, we can launch any war. We have no real enemy in town. I mean, even Russia, which is huge, is part of NATO. They have elections in their temporary intelligence agency. They're of course part of NATO. Kazakhstan too, and China too, which have also annexed a lot. I mean, it seems that these nations are not really able to just leave NATO and go on their own, or like become independent and go on their own. So they're just not able to do that. So we got the new type of rocket that has been researched. Alright, let's see what is going to research, because I think the research we're also done or almost done. 600 days. No, it's gonna take too much. I'm not gonna do it just yet. 500, 500. Maybe I should take one of these. But I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna go on with ships. 300, 600. Yeah, it's gonna take too much time. But I think this type of submarine is good. And we don't have another type of plane now to research. It's alright. Unfortunately, Ford is still growing, but also so is our money. And as much as I can, I'm gonna go on and increase the spending immediately. This is also what I want to do a lot. I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to reduce the government spending around here, but I'm gonna have to wait first. Now, product strength is going to increase a lot. But we don't have any radicalization. This is 0. Now a new type of missiles. Let's see, thermo-optic camouflage. 500 days. I think this is a little bit too much. But you know what? I think I'm gonna go with it. 500 days, enemy have support -7%. That's alright, let's go with it. We got anyway plenty of army experience. Oh man, we're having almost 5,000 billion. That is absolutely great. And new type of rocket. I think I'm just gonna jump directly around here. And I'm gonna go on with this type of, I don't know, transport car, armored transport vehicle or something. It's gonna take 600 days, like 2 years, but let's go with it. That's just very important. Let's see what else can we invest here. So at least we got plenty of support. I'm gonna go with the medium lobbying effect. Special measures, yes. That goes to intimidate political opponents, no, because you got very low stability, so I'm not gonna do it. Amend the budget, no. Research grants, also not. Now I'm not gonna research any one of these domestic policies just yet. Let's get back here. Has ignored libertarian movements. I don't understand how exactly can I do that. Expand steel factories. I guess this is also good. Increase the Wall Street influence as well, so I'm gonna do it. Now I'm not gonna influence the Wall Street and economic regulations because I think they are good now. I could influence the... I could increase actually the raw material production, but no, put small asteroid into orbit. Let's put it. Expand our operation. Let's do it. We're not gonna sell any mining, and I'd like to buy another nuclear for K, for example. We got anyway a lot, but I'm just gonna buy them. Campaign for low government spending. Yeah, this is the most important. opportunity new spies, maybe, but not now. And yeah, I think we're just right here. "49 protest strength." That's very bad. Yeah, it's catastrophic. I will really have to increase the spending here. Still another 113 days. Now, of course, I could also change this because we don't really need that much amount of money. We're just gonna be able to pay our debt and everything, so it should be fine very soon. I could go with something else. For intelligence agent slots too. I don't think receiving foreign investment I think would be good. Now, wait a minute, we got no foreign investment now. Okay. What is the matter? I mean, I thought we have invested here. Let's invest again then. First of all, in Canada, these investments will just simply disappear, you know. Once you're gonna invest, Thunder Bay. It's not going to increase our influence in Canada, but it's going to increase our investment pool, and this is going to be good. It's going to give us a little of money. Let's see, if you're going to go and print money, it's going to print 1,200 billion. But it's going to increase productivity in basically all of our regions. So we got also an employment range. We could build something, really. But we are building. Oh yes, we're building a lot. So no need to change anything right now. And the game moves forward. Let's just see what's gonna happen. Jihadist attack. Okay, but it doesn't seem that I can do something about it. Okay. So, yeah, I think we can pay our debt already. I mean, a big part of it. Not all of it, but a big part of it. And now we're gonna still have 10,000. Shit. But it seems that we will still make a lot of money. Let's give it a refresh here. Not gonna be a big deal. And we can still not change it. We still have to wait 3 months or something. Here, there's also nothing we can do about this loss. Yeah, we cannot go with minimal investment, and we've paid almost all of our debt. And increasing our investment is going to help us much more. Now, of course, I'm not thinking of attacking someone else or invading someone else or something like that. Now, if you're going to take a look at here, it seems that Chile and France have increased the terror threat of the world. Namibia and some other states. But the fact that it's like almost all of the states of the world in this campaign are part of NATO. So basically, there is no one left to attack us. There is also Brazil that also support us. I mean, our foreign support must be enormous. 5.28 million. I wonder if you can use them some else. Show compliance, resistance on map, and civil oversight. Civil oversight, state modifier minus 20%. What that means? Damage to garrison. Required garrison plus 15. If you're gonna go with harsh quotas, Damage to garrison 50%. Resist the target. Local industries, resources. What is that in Bahrain? Oh, it's gonna be hard squash everywhere. Now let's see how this is going to change something. Maybe it's gonna change manpower. Or something. Oh shit! Now, influenced our money. But it doesn't matter because we're making a lot of money. Product strength is increasing. Yet better than I thought. I have to be careful with this hard squash right here because daily compliance. I think this is going to increase resistance. Doesn't say so right here, but it just might. Another war has finished. And we're still making a lot of money, so we're gonna be able to pay our debt back. We're good. I was just hoping they were gonna build faster, and they're gonna have even more civilian industries. You know what? Let's just build more civilian industries anyway. Alright, cool. I guess some of these factories that are so important because, yeah, you know what? Actually, wait a minute, I have another idea. Let's just make some more investments. For example, in Mexico, Monterrey, regarding more civilian industries. It's gonna cost a lot, but frankly, I don't care. They're gonna accept this. And it's gonna also develop Mexico a lot. We're just gonna invest wherever we're gonna have the possibility to. So investment has increased a lot. Belarus wants to join NATO, but wait a minute, I thought they were part of NATO because they were our puppet state. Yeah, they are part of NATO, so not much is going to happen in Belarus. They have so much manpower. What about Russia? So our 160,000 as well. Join wars. In the Iraqi-Chinese war. No, I'm not gonna join anymore. Luxury cost production focus. FSP. BRICS common currency efforts. Access to chemical fertilizer, population tax revenue 5%. The Russians are having very nice bonuses. I think it's very interesting to play with Russia here. At this campaign, I think one will have a very nice bonus, but develop very well with Russia. And what else do we have to research? We're almost done. So the fact that Belarus is going to join NATO, I think is just a bug, because I think it's going to happen. They're already part of it. Come on, I want to increase the military spending. And actually everything, 67 days left. So we got a new type of tomahawk over there, and we're making also a little more money. If I gotta make another 5,000, I gotta pay our debt to them back. RGM tomahawk missile, that is great. Now we cannot move forward because it's just gonna take forever. 600 days, 500, but I think no, it's just too much. What about here? 500, 500. So it's 514. I'm gonna go with this one in almost 2 years. Grand Fazan, 6 billion. Yeah, let's grant them. Well, now our influence should also be very, very high. In fact, I got influence even more nations, but we got almost no political power. Doesn't matter. We don't need political power, honestly, except for Campaigning for lower government spending, yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's look at the next is 100%. Attempt coup economic exploitation. No, but political manipulation politics, yes. And there was another one. Dominica, yeah, that's right, 27. Yeah, just gonna have to wait because we're just not influencing them enough. Yes, we paid back because we have also a lot of investments. We are going on stagnation from recession. The recession was terrible, and it was all caused because I have annexed Hezbollah, which had a huge credit. I don't know how they managed to make such a huge credit because they are such a tiny nation, but hey, this is the mod, and these are the bugs. What can you do? Research finished. I think I should focus on... No, you know what? Let's skip the naval part. We got enough navy, we don't need it. This plane's also gonna take far too much. Right, I gotta go with C-71 Pegasus in exactly 2 years. Let's go on with it. And I still have to wait 49 days. I think that our economy is gonna increase even more. And through influence, we're just gonna try to take some other nations. Now, whatever, we're building a lot. We should definitely have also more factories, more international investments, more of everything. I'm gonna invest internationally much more. I'm not quite sure whether I should or would declare war on someone else. We could justify war against Chile and we could easily invade them from like around Mexico all the way up, which we would take in Argentina too. No, just Chile and Bolivia, I think. Argentina seems to be independent. Uruguay too. But yeah, I think in theory we could justify against Chile. Let's see how much it's gonna take. 710 days. Well, that is a lot. Now the good thing that what happened and what I did was that we managed to get a bit more territory in Egypt, which seems to be a big territory, but the truth is that it is just it's just desert and nothing. I think there might be some oil or something, but it's just only desert around here, so this is not something very important. Now our allied troops are being stuck in here together with our units. Can you guys go there? No. Can you go here? No. Can you go here? No. Right, what we're gonna do is to build a port down here so that almost all these units will be able to flee. That's exactly where I'm gonna also send the Marines, and we're still having these Marines that are stuck in here as well. This nation that is also part of NATO, because the neighboring nations will not allow us to pass through. Except this one. Alright. But I think I played enough and I'm gonna end the game here, so I mean not the game, the part here, so I'm gonna play next time. Thank you very much for watching guys, and until next time, bye bye.